This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now these two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Just missed with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. There's a counter shot. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this. They love this. They are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Just misses with that jab. Couldn't quite complete that combination. His stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this.
Here we go for round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light. Concentrate.
He missed with that jab. Patterson's rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about fury in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won. Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
doesn't score. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Lucky that hook didn't score. Misses with the jab. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Counter punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. Here we go to the fourth round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. And down goes Fury. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
A shot from the guns took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot.
Oh, Johnny! Tyson Fury just got rocked! Do you believe this? I thought that was the end, but here we go again! Back into the fire!
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Every time, he total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knock. Here we go in round 5. Who's gonna land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's gonna happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter shot. That count. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got down. Goes Fury. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Boy, this next round is going... There's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Incredible work rate. Beautiful counter shot. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. He just misses with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He misses with that straight left. Punch, counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. How much cardio was... Here comes round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they will out of steam.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab but does not score. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Stamina is off the charts. And he misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym. And we enter the 8th round. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cut. Hold that thought! Oh, and Patterson. Floyd Patterson is on the canvas. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot!
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fight is...